You're not on, girl, till you get a TaiCouture interview, sis. You gotta get your blue check mark, girl. You gotta come to the church.
Yes, come to the church, my
Girl.
God. What's up, guys? I am back to bring you another interview from a cast member of the web reality series G-Status ATL Hustle. I want to say the infamous Drecember, but we've gone down the line from Akeem being infamous to Melange Adab being infamous to Corday being infamous now.
It's Drecember, the only one to remember, girl, because half them hoes ain't even here no more. So, but I am.
So the church is excited and has been anticipating your arrival for this interview because you came on board for G-Status close to the end. I think the second to the third last episode.
Well, you know, Ja like to chop shit up, so I think it was episode 8, part 3, 3, 2, 1. I was a bitch was somewhere in there.
Yes,
girl, I'm here now.
Yes, but you came in and you set everything ablaze. You caused a ripple of storms, my God.
A little tiny bit. You know,
Yes. So before we even get into G-Status and what you've brought to the table of G-Status, we need to know about you. Find out about you, because when people come to our church, they end up leaving more liked than they were when they arrived, because I think it's so easy for us to critique, judge, and or maybe bash people in the comment section without knowing their story or the backstory or why you may have been responding to certain things. So first and foremost, let us know who Drecember is. I know where you're from and age, name, all that you want to share with us.
Yes, because I definitely need this, what would they call it? Damage control right now.
Damage control, intervention.
You made Akeem seem like the second coming
of Christ, yes.
My God. So Drecember needed, girl, because y'all been in them comments giving the bitch the 1-2, girl.
Yes.
Sliced and diced and chewed up again.
Yes.
But
I've had my critiques about you too, my God.
Yes, you know, everybody has. It's like, okay, now I actually get to speak.
Yes.
But no, my name is Drecember. My actual real name is DeAndre.
Okay, so I'm glad that you shared that, because I was under the impression that your real name was Drecember.
No, it's my moniker.
Okay, cool. So what made you choose the name Drecember?
So I chose the name Drecember because my birthday is on Christmas.
Okay.
Christmas Day, December 25th, 1992. So I took my name DeAndre, and December, the month, is Drecember 2nd, 2018, guys. I'm at the church. But what?
I'm like, that just made it so much better, what you just shared. Like, people have made shady comments on the show playing with the name.
September, October, Drecember, December. I was like,
Christmas, everything.
Christmas. I'm like, this is very creative.
But this is why I look at you like that, because hearing them say Christmas and then you mention how you came up with the name, it is low-key genius. One, because DeAndre is a great name in itself as a brand. But it's common. So to do Drecember, that was...
Drecember, yeah.
That's awesome, and it also makes everyone's shade about the name null and void, because
it's like, actually back there, girl. I'm a Christmas. I'm a gift.
Yeah, nobody can make fun of a pen name or a moniker or a stage name because you chose that for certain reactions. Opposed to if it was your real name, I could see how their shade would be valid. But it's like now all that shade about your name is null and void because it ain't even your real damn name.
It's not my real name, and I feel like it's actually backed up because no shade, but I didn't really understand what a true fine was. I'm like, y'all are coming for me, girl, but we got bitches on this show called Girl Safari and girl True fine, girl.
You're shading already. You're supposed to be, doing damage control right now.
I'm doing damage control, but girl, this is Drecember in the flesh. Like, I'm just like, hold on, y'all calling me Christmas and shit, bitch. I am a Christmas baby. I'm a gift from God. And girl, these other hoes, I don't know what they names, what's backed up by, but girl, I'm backed up. Want to see my ID? But,
so yes, we know that your name is DeAndre. You created the name Drecember. So where are you from?
I am from, I was born in Detroit, Michigan.
Okay.
Grew up in Livonia, Michigan, the suburbs. I'm a suburban girl. But then I ended up, by way of a lot of circumstances, I ended up in a very small town called Tigard, Tennessee. So I grew up there too.
Is that how you said, or why you said you knew True previously? Is that where you met?
Yeah, because that part of Tennessee is right next to Memphis.
Okay.
So me and True, he used to follow me. We used to follow each other. Okay. That's how I knew him. This was like circa 2013, 2014.
All right.
But then I ended up going to college in Nashville. I went to MTSU.
What was your major?
Industrial Organizational Psychology with a minor in sociology.
Okay. People think that I'm a know-it-all and think I know everything when I have no problem stating when I don't know something. So clarify for me and the church exactly what that major is in layman's terms.
Well, industrial organizational psychology is like psychology in the workplace.
Okay.
Pretty much kind of like HR.
All right.
Things like that. I've always been very big into like spirituality and reading people, things like that, like social issues. And that's what my Instagram was used for before I started getting into like the entertainment industry here. Okay. But I majored in that, in sociology. Like, yeah, that's my shit. That's why I can read these bitches without even trying to read them. Like, I'm just going off what I see, and I just happen to be a Capricorn. We say shit a certain type of way, and it gets bitches hot and bothered. So, yeah, I'm sorry.
All right. So did you graduate? I mean,
no, I dropped out. Girl, I'm a college dropout.
But your major sounds like something that's like, yes, get it done. Do what you need to have under your belt.
A few credits away, but I left it because I was like, I'd rather give this scholarship to somebody who really wants to pursue this.
Okay.
I really wanted to get into like entertainment. So I left college. I was with my ex. We lived together for about 19 months. And then we broke up. And I ended up in Atlanta, and that's when I started getting into like modeling and acting and things like that. More so on a higher level or a bigger scale, because I was already doing it, just not as big as I could here in Atlanta.
All right.
So I ended up here, got into some things, and now I'm on G status, girl.
Yes, so
the girl's been working.
Let's back up a tad bit. Your childhood. What type of childhood did you have? Because we've heard you say in a braggadocious way that you grew up in a suburban lifestyle. You grew up very white woman. So please share with the church, what does that mean to you? Because I think the church, or some people believe I grew up in a similar fashion, but I really didn't grow up what's considered white woman. I grew up in a black neighborhood that was just middle class. Middle class. So explain for, to us, what is suburban white woman to you and why you share it that way?
My stepfather is white.
Okay.
So I
need to hear you say that in one of the episodes.
Yeah, my stepfather's white. So
white from where?
He's from Vegas. He was a race car driver.
No, but like, is he Italian?
No, he's honky.
Yeah, but like, where are his ancestors from?
Hell, I don't know. He came from Vegas, Nevada.
So do you guys have a relationship?
I don't talk to him a lot. Like, he knows I'm like the wild one.
You better find.
And,
okay, so
I left home, and but my stepdad is like a reflection of me. Okay. He's just very much about his business. He's an entrepreneur. He started so many businesses. He used to do race car driving. Right now he stays in the town that I grew up in, but we all came from Michigan. My stepdad, he's very encouraging of all my pursuits.
I'm gonna need you to find out where he is originally from, where his your ancestors, to be honest.
Exactly, like he
Greece,
may be from
Italy,
Greece or something, because his nose is very big. Like he's.
It's so many places from Europe that white people can be from. I'm surprised you don't know where your daddy is from.
We ain't never we was growing up. We used to go cabining, snowmobiling, jet skis. Like that's how we grew up. Every year we would take a trip to an amusement park like SeaWorld or
Disney, things like that. Yeah,
used to. Yeah, our when my mom and my stepdad got married, they took us, me, my younger sister, and my stepbrother, who's also white. They took us to Disney World and Legoland and stuff in 2001 for their honeymoon. Okay. Because my mom got married around my age, like 26. Well, I'm 25. But
yeah, I've been there, done that. That age.
Yeah, it happens, But yeah, I grew up very suburban, very sheltered, all white neighborhood. I didn't have to worry about shit. Like our Christmas tree was always full of presents. Even in high school in Tennessee, I was very popular. Not trying to brag or anything, guys, but it's just the reality. I was prom king runner-up. I was class secretary. I was voted best dressed. Like I was the shit. Like even in college, I was Student Government Association president, which is like the biggest organization on most campuses. I did media. I was on prom committee. I did a lot of things. Yeah, I studied abroad in Europe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went to Paris, Belgium, and Amsterdam in 2012. Studied world literature.
So you're quite impressive, although we get this shady, messy, ratchet person on G Status. So I'm going to need for Ja to bring you back, and we find out. Well, I guess you're finding out now.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's so weird because everybody that comes here, from what's displayed on the show, there's so much more that could be shared outside of the drama, the shade, and the messiness.
Especially for me, I feel like me and Krishan, we already knew what the plan was when we came on.
Okay.
We were going to be more so showcased on season 2.
All right. But so you were like coming at the end.
Yeah, we came on mid-season.
To be a part of a bigger part in season 2.
That's what we found out later on.
Okay.
But yeah, we came out mid-season, it was just for some new energy. As you guys can see, shit was starting to get old. Shit was getting boring. And
like I said, you did shake things up, my God.
I wasn't really trying to just come on and be messy and dramatic. It was just, I have a very polarizing personality, and a lot of people who were already on this show already had their alliances and relationships built. So here's these, that speed dating event that was cut. You guys missed a lot.
And I said that, I think, in my previous recap, I think it was my recap of the finale. I was like, I wish we would have had the speed dating episode, because there was so much that people keep referencing from the speed dating that it's like,
that night.
Okay, so we're missing like almost the heart of what's going on, even from positive standpoints to beefs to people meeting each other and connections being made. We missed all of that with not getting the footage from the speed dating. But before we go into that, I do want to, since we're talking about your dad, what's your mom like?
Well, my mom passed away in 2005.
Okay.
Yeah. So
and how old would you have been?
She was 30.
Now, how old were you though?
Oh, I was 12.
Wow.
Yeah. So she passed away when I was 12, and that's what led to me and my younger sister and my baby sister. They're both biracial, mixed girls. That's what led to all three of us being in Tennessee with my grandmother, and the rest of my family. That's where my mom's side of the family is. So I grew up, around like that whole town of Tigard and Dyersburg, and shout out to Tigard and Dyersburg, the fam. I'm here. That's where I pretty much grew up around all my family and stuff. Those are my stomping grounds. And then I just was like, I'm not really a small town person. So I ended up breaking out, and I went to college in Nashville. Nashville wasn't cutting it. I was like, I really want to see the world. And I just felt like the universe was really pushing me to go and do bigger and better things. So I just branched out, started traveling, mostly based in Atlanta. I've been to a lot of other states and stuff. I remember one reviewer was like, just because you pack up your car and run off somewhere doesn't make you no man. Bitch, shut up. I actually have been to other states and stuff, you know, like I really do travel. That's why I wasn't the main cast member on G Status. I was actually supposed to be a main cast member. Or no, I was supposed to be part of production.
Okay.
That's how this happened. I don't know if you want to get into that later and stuff, but that's how
later, because I have something very important for you to do because you shared that your mom passed when you were 12.
Yeah, 12.
We did find out recently that Kim Porter, you know who she is, right?
Yeah.
Kim Porter, P. Diddy's children's mother and everything, passed away. And her funeral, I think, was last week. And it was a lot. She has children that are young. And so I wanted to see what you could share from an encouragement standpoint for at least her girls, because the twins are either 12 or 13 and their mom passed away. So what can you say from an encouragement standpoint, how to process that and how to move forward with losing a parent at such a young age?
Yeah.
Especially an important age.
Yeah, I feel like the mother is the central figure in the family.
Especially in the household. Daddy will, you know, hold up stuff.
Yeah. And I was a mama's boy to the heart. But I can say it's a very hard thing. You know, as I'm older, I'm the oldest. And as I've gotten older, and even back then, I was very, like, intuitive. I always like to be around adults. I always like to know things. I was a big mama's boy. So when that happened, and I actually had found my mom, like, when she passed away, I was the one who had found her.
Wow. Okay.
And it's a very hard thing, especially when you're very young, you don't really know how to process it. And I feel like, not to say too much, but I feel like one of my sisters, or both of my sisters actually, are starting to really just like deal with it as they're getting older. My baby sister was born in March of 2005. My mom passed away in July of 2005. So she didn't have any type of relationship
with mom at all.
Exactly. And my younger sister, she was 10, so she couldn't really process it. I was older. I knew how to I was able to process it a little bit more because, like I said, I was very mature for my age.
Okay.
But it's a very hard thing. And, you know, with my mom passing away, a lot of people experience issues and stuff like later on in life. Especially with men, you know, because we're told to really suppress our feelings about things. Yes. So as you get older, you start to see a lot of things that you went through, a lot of trauma and stuff that you went through in your childhood come back in your adulthood.
Yes. And that's why I usually go into like your childhood and what you've been through, because of people hopefully being able to pinpoint why they may do what they do as an adult.
Yeah. And that's like a big thing. And I feel like I have not really abandonment issues. But, you know, that's one thing about me. I was a psychology major for one. And then going through some things in my childhood, I'm able to see the flaws that I feel like I have in myself as well as others. If I can read everybody else, I can read myself too. That's why that's why I can own up to everything. So I definitely feel like I cut people off very easily, especially guys. Like, I'm very evil to dudes. Not evil, but I don't really tolerate too much bullshit. And I cut people off very easily. And I feel like that circles back to losing my mother when I was younger. Okay. And, you know, seeing like life is very temporary and people can come and go. So before you leave me, I'll leave the situation. And I definitely believe that it's from losing my mom at an early age. Okay. You know?
So since your mom passed when you were young, when was your coming out? So did she know that you were gay? Because moms always know. But did she know? Was she present enough to know then? And did your father know? So how did that work out for you?
As you said, your family always knows. Like, look, I'm cunt down.
Yeah, speaking of your outfit, which I love.
Thank you.
Drecember walked in my home and I was like, yes, outfit, come on, you're ready, yes.
It's a warm day, girls. I was like, we got a stomach out for talking to her, girl. What's the tea?
Yes.
But no, sorry, I feel like my lips are dry.
No, go ahead. Right. This is the church, you know.
Girl,
make yourself at home and comfortable.
Girl, her lips chapped and shit. Girl, hold on.
Yes.
But you know, they said my head big. I got to stop wearing my hat like this.
Who said your head was big?
The commenters said I had a lollipop head. They said a Megamind and some more shit, girl. Y'all are creative. But
they are creative.
They're very creative, girl. They've been coming for me down. But no, I actually came out when I was 10. I wouldn't even call it a coming out.
Okay.
It was just a coming to reality. I was like, this is what it is. I like dick.
But how did you know at 10? Now, I know that I knew that I was attracted to guys or boys when I was in preschool. I can remember my preschool crush. But I don't think I knew for sure. Well, I grew up very religiously. So I think maybe they had an issue.
Yeah.
You did not?
My mother came from the South, so she was, that's another thing on the show. I'm not religious.
Okay.
I remember,
spiritual, but not religious.
I'm spiritual, yeah. I believe in the universe, energies, things like that. And that's from years of self-realization and doing my own research and knowledge and stuff. That's why I trim out, he's a demon. No, I'm not,
Oh my gosh.
He called me a demon.
I'm so glad you said that because I failed to address that in my recap because I was turned off by Tramel labeling someone who may not be a Christian or doesn't believe in God per se.
I think he was just being shady.
I know, and that's why I didn't really address it. But since you mentioned, brought it up, I wanted to make that clear that somebody not believing in God or a God does not mean that they're a demon or doesn't have morals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I'm like, me doing what I was doing on the show wasn't me just being, oh, wow. No, like, I don't believe in a white God.
Yeah.
That's just that, that's years of research. It's just, it doesn't resonate with me. I'll just say that.
I totally understand because one important thing that people fail to acknowledge, and this is a small little nugget for those who, wonder or question if the Bible is factual and then the time placement and so on and so forth. It does go from creation of man, but there is never any acknowledgement of the dinosaurs.
The dinosaurs.
And dinosaurs existed.
And I feel like religion definitely downplays the feminine aspect. It downplays women. There aren't really any minorities in the Bible. Well, I guess the slaves are considered minorities. Yeah, but this is the thing. They gave the slaves the Bible, but not books to read and get their own knowledge.
That's true.
And these are just my sentiments. This is me going over years of research. It never fit with me. I tried Mormonism, or I think you was calling Mormonism. I was making up some words on the show. Let the girls tell it, girl.
I'm not
like
sure.
Everybody else didn't make up words, girl. I made up a few myself, girl.
Yes.
But yeah, I tried to be a Mormon. I tried Buddhism, all of that. It just did not fit. So I'd rather just, I don't know why I was put here. I don't know where I'm going after here. I just want to enjoy my time here. And I just feel like as long as you treat people the way that they're supposed to be treated,
Do you though?
Do you?
Do you though?
Do as thy will should be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under will. Okay. But yeah, that's my whole thing. But I came out when I was 11. Or 10. And, my mother wasn't really for it. My stepdad was just like, and that's why I really love my parents, especially my stepdad, for letting me and my sisters have a lot of free will.
Okay.
They didn't tell us that we couldn't really do a lot of things. He's always been encouraging of us to do different things, step outside the box, because he's an adrenaline junkie, all of that. My mother, she's from the South, or she was from the South, so it was a little bit for her, especially at that time, to just really gravitate to. So they kind of tried to push me back into the closet, but I came back out when I was 14 and told the rest of my family, like, look, y'all, this is what's going on. I like niggas.
But so, like I was asking before we got a little sidetracked, how did you know at 10 though? What was it specifically that was like? Because for me, like I said, it was just a crush. So, and then religion threw me off. But for you, what made you know for sure, like, yeah, it's definitely dick that I want at 10? Because people usually haven't had sexual experiences unless they were molested at that age to know for sure. So how did you know for sure?
Oh no, I was fucking around with boys at 7.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was a whole fool.
And that was consensual and mutual.
Consensual and mutual, yeah. I was playing with dicks. And, I just knew, like, I don't have any type of sexual attraction to a woman.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm not going to play with myself. Like, I don't even need to, experiment with the girl. Like, I used to date girls and stuff, but I was like, I really like dudes. And this is the thing. I trust myself a lot. I am the only person that I have in this lifetime, I am the one who sticks with me. if I feel some type of way or I tell myself that I believe in something, I'm going to follow that. And I knew that I like dudes and I wasn't going to lie to myself. I don't lie to myself about anything. So that's what it was. And I told my family, you know, a lot of people don't grow up or have family that's accepting of them as I do.
Okay.
So it was definitely, it takes a lot of bravery to just really walk in your truth and just be accepting of yourself first. I'm not ever going to be unaccepting of myself.
Okay.
So I tell my family, and whether they rocked with it or not, that's just what it was. Like, we don't really talk about it. Like, they've met the only boyfriend that I've ever had. I took him home. They met him and stuff, but I don't really speak about my personal life anyway.
Okay.
Not even online, but definitely not to my family and stuff. Not out of, not because I'm ashamed or anything. It's just I like privacy.
Well, not just that, because for me, I don't really have a coming out neither. I kind of brought my dudes around. If you didn't know who it was, then that's on you.
It is what
but
it
at the
is.
same time, I think what I'm getting from you is, in that scenario, not having to talk about it is not necessarily being ashamed. Mm-hmm. But if my cousin don't have to say I'm straight, then why do I gotta have a conversation about me being gay?
It is what the fuck it is. Like, I don't need to explain myself to anybody,
Yeah.
Like, this is what it is, this is what it's not. So yeah, that's just what it was. And that's when my mother was leaving. I still was honest about it. I was honest with my family. Like, I do my own shit. I've always been very independent. Mm-hmm. Had a job at 16, had a car at 16. All of that. Went to college on my own, went to Europe on my own. I've never needed the approval of anybody. That's why I don't really give a fuck about what the fans have to say about my behavior on the show. I don't need your approval. Everybody knows what went down. Everybody knows what goes on. Mm-hmm. This is entertainment. Not really pressed by anything that you bitches have to say. Not being rude, but it's just it's what
it's Drecember's moment. That's why I'm quiet. So
I'm just
share his heart.
Nobody's really. I've spoken on my platform, my Instagrams and stuff, but I'm just being honest. Like, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. I'll look back on this a few years from now and be like, that's the person that I was at that time, mm-hmm. and I'm not ashamed of it. I feel like we all have done things in life.
I agree.
Some of us are on platforms that other people aren't. So my life and my behaviors and things that I do are on a platform that others are watching.
Their stuff isn't exposed.
And I'm not ashamed of it. Kim K is a fucking billionaire, and you think she cares about sex tapes and things that she's done on Keeping Up with the Kardashians? No. That bitch is at the bank.
That's one thing that throws me off about people who shade Kim Kardashian. It's funny you bring it up, because I'm thinking, you wish you could have what she has.
You wish you could. That bitch is not worried about commenters. That bitch is worried about who's buying her damn products. That's why they stay coming out, girl. We are not worried.
Yes.
I will be on the next damn show and this and that, girl. Season 2, Season 3, Season 8. We're not worried, girl. Make sure you tune in, like, and subscribe.
Yes, and it's almost like, even when they say that she doesn't have a talent, and my thing is, the very people who say this, if your family was given the same opportunity without talent, you'd be happy, living your best life.
Thank you. Because they were pretty much just a regular rich ass family, and then they got on and boom. Other bitches wish they could.
do that. Yes.
Wish they could be sitting right here, right now. Yeah. Sorry. It's just all about the hustle and the bustle, bitch. But no, this is what's happening right now in my experience, and I'm very accepting of it, and I don't deny, run away from anything. I wouldn't be on this platform if I was afraid to be on this platform.
Yeah.
So I can take the comments and anything that comes with it.
Do you clap back at the comments?
I sure the fuck do. Actually, the other day I broke down. There's this, I don't give a fuck. There's this a YouTuber, blogger who has some type of vendetta towards some of the cast on this show. Okay. And I happened to be one of them after the reunion. Because, the reunion came out live that morning. I caught it when it came out. I woke up, I was, oh shit, G-Status is out.
Oh, the finale, you mean?
Yeah, the finale. Because, a lot of us weren't kept in the loop about when it was coming out. I remember you talking about that as well.
Yeah, because I didn't know.
Yeah, that's even with the cast. Like, we're like, oh shit, G-Status coming out, girl. On Black Friday. So I watched it, I saw the comments and stuff, and I'm human, so seeing that shit, I'm like, especially when people don't really know the ins and outs of this, the industry, how things work, how a show is put on. But I was like, whatever, I can take it.
Yeah.
So there was this one commenter, I'm not going to say their name because I don't want to give them any fucking clout.
You have to tell me after we're done, though, because you said they have somewhat of a vendetta against a few cast members.
A few of us are on their shit list, and this is the thing. This is, like I was saying, it came about because the finale and stuff, and a lot of people kind of, I guess I put a bad taste in their mouth. All I was doing was everything that everybody else on the show did.
Okay.
The only reason why there was some offense towards me was because I'm the new dude, and I kind of did it a little better than everybody else.
Okay.
And all of your favorites that you've gotten used to are gone. I didn't make them bitches leave. They left on their own accord. So y'all are hating on me for doing the same shit that Akeem and Milan and Charlie and Sherrod did. Like, girl, what's the tea? The only fucking difference is Drecember will punch your ass in real life. We're not about to play games on this damn set, girl. Don't knock shit out my hand. Don't throw shit at me. I didn't throw shit at y'all. Didn't knock shit out y'all damn hands. All I did was read a bitch or two. Okay? Didn't even read them too damn much except in my confessionals. As y'all can see, I was on them damn sets chilling comfortably, girl, participating. Don't be doing all that extra shit. So, but everybody, no, bitch, I did the same shit everybody else did.
But what did the blogger say about you, though, specifically? Or
the blogger. So, yeah, she got on there. She went on a...
Oh, it's a she?
She, him, it went on a whole damn... no offense. They went on a whole rant on YouTube, just going off about me. But I watched their past interviews and stuff. I remember they did an interview with Zafar.
Okay.
And they just kind of like, bad talk the show and stuff, which is, which wasn't out the ordinary because Zafar is not a part of the show. And the blogger wants to be on the show.
Okay.
So she went on that whole damn thing going off about me, calling, Akeem a cokehead. I'm a broke bitch who rides MARTA. Bitch, ain't nothing wrong with riding MARTA, okay? Because half these hoes in Atlanta don't have cars, okay? I don't have a car anymore. I will happily get on fucking MARTA, and I took MARTA here, girl, and we are here doing a damn interview. What the fuck do y'all think this is? Like,
I'm glad you said that, though, because
bitches trying to act like this so grand here.
I've seen too many times the shade thrown at people not having vehicles, using public transportation. Because reality of it is, various people of all financial levels use one or the other. It does not necessarily
in New York, everybody uses trains and shit, but here in Atlanta, these girl, shut up. And motherfucking in the north and stuff, that's what they use. Meanwhile, these bitches calling Uber. You think I want to pay $250 to take the damn train up the damn street?
I do use $5?
Uber. I'm like, girl, bye. That's all you got to say. So yeah, she was just they were on their platform saying all this and that, just attacking people. So while I was watching, and this is the tea, while I was watching the finale, Ja called me.
Okay.
And was like, did you watch the finale, this and that? I want you to promote it because he put it back up that night at 9. And I was
it was pulled and then put back up. It was
pulled and he put it back up, which I thought was a good move because it had bitches talking and everybody else wanted to see it. Because that finale was the tea. And it wouldn't have been the tea without me, girl. Let's be honest. What else was y'all gonna get?
It was a mess.
It was a mess. But
we'll go into
it. Just think if I was taking out the whole damn equation, what was y'all gonna watch? Corday act like he was the big boss and shit in the room. Because he thought he was boss and shit before Drecember walked through, girl.
Well, let's wait. First, let's address the things that you've done. Because I think the church and the viewing audience wants, I guess, your perspective on specific things. So the first thing you did with entering the show was put Akeem on blast for having a mugshot. Then we found out that you had a mugshot, my God.
Okay, now, did y'all find it?
No, but
okay, good.
I didn't look. This is the thing about me. People think that I'm shady and I just critique the shows. I don't go the extra mile to find out.
Did you see that post last night?
No.
Were you tagged in it?
No.
Okay, good. Somebody put the whole video of me out on G Status T.
Oh, your sex tape video?
Yes.
They should have tagged me.
I was literally on the way to Trinity K. Bonet's event. I opened Instagram and boom, and I was like, oh my God. Like I kind of got pissed at first, and I was like, who the fuck? And then they tagged Trinity. Hey Mikey, they tagged the cast, they tagged Josh.
Whoever didn't drop the ball because they should have been tagging me.
That shit got reported.
I know it's gone, but I was saying whoever did it dropped the ball because I should be the first on the list.
They had a whole damn, they had a whole payroll of bitches. I was like, whoa.
And the thing is, I'm not sure if I wasn't because if it was
They may have,
flagged.
It was taken down quick.
Depending on when it was flagged and when I would have seen it, I could have been mentioned.
It was the whole damn tape too. And I was just like, why don't y'all post one of Sherrod videos? Post one of True Instagram videos. Why y'all gotta come for me? Because you was coming for them with their porn stuff.
The
page did that. I'm like, post some of that shit.
I see what you're saying.
I'm not a porn star participant.
Why don't you advertise the porn?
Advertise
the porn actors.
Them bitches, tag their connect pal.
Maybe they were trying to help you out.
For what? I don't do it. I didn't get a coin off that. And you know what? That video was from December of last year. That was in Nashville. That wasn't even in Atlanta or nothing.
So you were in your birthday month getting your life,
It came out the day before my birthday. December 24th of last year, yes.
My gosh.
I didn't know the dude was a porn star.
The guys whose dick you were sucking is a porn star.
Yes, he's a porn participant.
I
wouldn't call him a star.
Okay.
I did not know he was a porn participant. I didn't know he did the OnlyFans. That's why on the show during the counseling session, I'm like, I did not know he was putting that out, sis. Why are y'all coming for me about some shit that I did? Sure enough, I did it, girl. I'm tongue out on the video, but I'm not going to deny it.
That makes sense. I get it now because your critiques about Sherrod were your critiques about Sherrod, right or wrong. Mm-hmm. But now I'm understanding your point is that you were not necessarily filming for it to be released. Although the possibility of that could always happen, that was not your intention for why it was being filmed. Versus Sherrod's intentions with filming is for it to be released. Mm-hmm. Got it. So, what made you feel like you needed to expose to Milan Jada about Akeem being away in jail? Okay. Like, were you brought on for that very reason? I feel like you were brought on. I think a lot of the church members have been commenting saying you were only brought on to shake shit up because it just came out of nowhere that you wanted to share that, especially with you having had a mugshot in the past.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
but you know what?
Why did
you? And this
but
is
why?
The thing. As everybody knows, it wasn't any information that I went and looked up on my own. It was given to me. Okay. I'm not going to deny that.
Yeah, you don't have to say who gave it to you, but at least...
The reason isn't really... It's not why I did it to Akeem. It was what for. And as I said, I didn't know anybody in this group. I didn't owe anybody any... I didn't owe anybody any loyalty. That's just like they didn't for me. This is entertainment. I shared it because... I don't know Akeem. He went to jail. It's out there for the public to see. I didn't put out any personal information. So I was okay with doing that, Plus, it's my introduction. I'm not no boring bitch, That's why I hate that you guys did not get to see the speed dating event because that was my original introduction on with Krishan.
And let me talk about it's important for you because you did already say in our interview here that you haven't done anything differently than any other cast members have done.
Because Charlie pulled up a video. Akeem was about to pull out a video.
And I think what you said is significant about the speed dating. We missed the part of getting to meet you, know you, before you begin to really expose stuff. Yeah. And that's where I think maybe now meeting you and hearing a bit more of the story, you got the short end of the stick.
I did.
Because I think everyone else was being shady and doing some of the stuff that you were doing, but we got to know them a tad bit, even if it's a smidgen.
Yeah. You guys actually got to know the rest of the cast. You didn't know me.
And then you just came in.
Came out of nowhere with the bullshit.
Bam.
But a lot of things were, and I have no issue with production and how they edit things. A lot of things were edited out. You didn't get to see the parts where me and Milan were sitting down and I was talking to him about my issues with True and stuff in the speed dating event. Okay. And me saying I'm not downing Sherrod for doing porn. I was telling Milan off camera, a friend sent me a link of Sherrod doing porn. Okay. And I didn't know that. And, it just happened to get back to him. You guys didn't see the part where he brought up the text message to me. You guys didn't see the part with me and True when I kind of not really checked True, but I confronted him about his issues with me at the speed dating event.
Okay.
That speed dating event.
So there is this is driving me crazy because
a lot of bitches got into it because of one question that I asked. And that set everything off. And that's why everybody was like, oh, who is this bitch?
And we're all missing the speed dating.
I was on the cast. You guys didn't see Daydreams, all the shit that happened off camera there with me and Corday. So a lot of things look like I'm starting shit and this and that, but this was already shit that happened. I don't come into nowhere starting anything.
You did drop a nugget on us because we would have never known that before the altercation between you and True that you guys had a previous something, which would have been at the speed dating situation.
And I will say this, I have no problem with nobody on the cast. True was very much himself on set. The same True y'all get on camera, y'all got off camera. I don't know what made him want to provoke me at the last event, because that really came out of nowhere. You can ask anybody on set, like, none of us saw that coming. I had no problem with him. But I just did not understand why he wanted to press me about me doing a video when Sharad's a whole porn participant and you put out videos yourself.
Yeah.
But how it's edited, you guys didn't see me come in and talk to Charlie. You didn't see everybody go down the line and say the issues they had with me.
Okay.
You guys just see me and True hollering at each other, but that shit, like...
Because
really,
it did jump from, it was a tad bit missing.
It was odd.
Odd for it to go from, I did respect True defending Sharad, because his whole point was just let it go.
But me and Sharad had already talked. We squashed it. Zafar said the problem he had with me, and we only filmed once. And then True's coming at me. Like, it was a lot that you guys didn't get to see. I came in right when Sharad and Charlie were arguing. You see somebody, I think Krishan opened the door and me and the King came in. We came together. But you guys didn't get to see that. But I came in right when they were arguing. I come in, bitches were shifting around on the couch. Oh, you can sit right here. You know, Tramel and Corday moved around and stuff. I was just sitting there chilling. I let everybody say their piece. I felt like the counselor was coming for me a little bit. That's why I was not getting up to argue with bitches neither time.
And something happened between you and Corday too, right?
I tried to fight Corday at the Clement Twins event. He tried me. That's the only person on the show who I tried to attack on my own. Everybody else came at me.
Okay.
Sharad tried me. True tried me.
Because Sharad, at the HIV/AIDS awareness, he knocked the cup out.
True threw a cup at me, and all I did was we were just arguing. I was trying to leave both times. I was, but Jordan didn't want us to leave.
Will you at least acknowledge you were being shady, subliminal, and poking prior to some of their behavior?
I was doing the same thing Nene and Kenny and them do. Don't y'all want to see us sit down and read each other? Ain't that what y'all want to see? Then Drecember didn't throw no damn hands. I didn't knock no cups. I didn't throw any cups. All I did was use my damn mouth, and these bitches use my mouth.
I think I did say that.
And these bitches didn't know how to take it. I'm like, y'all want to jump stupid because I'm the new bitch, but guess what? I will put my goddamn hands on you. So, and that's where shit went wrong. I didn't do anything that nobody else did,
I think I did say that though in my. I think I did say that though in my recap, especially with the Sharad and you situation. Because I did say I felt like you beat Sharad's ass. I mean, in my opinion.
Let the girls
and I say that
I only got her because I pulled her hoodie. Girl, I ain't pulled her damn hoodie. I was throwing hands.
And I say that because even with him hitting you first, I mean, granted, you were saying things that were provoking. The reality of it is he hit your cup, or however it happened first, and he should have been ready. He should have been ready for a fight when you do something like that. Because girl, it's only one reaction that could come from that. I do kind of get where you're coming from with sharing that. In most of the scenarios, you did not initiate the fight. But I know that with giving my perspective and critiques on the show, I respect people like you, like Akeem, who've come here and was willing to be interviewed beyond my recaps. Because one, all of my critiques are based on what we see. And I try to not be malicious or demeaning to anybody, but I have to critique what we see.
And I will say your critiques are very unbiased. Even with your favorites,
my faves,
stuff, you still, put them in check. And I was like, I know you guys take what you guys see for faith. Like, this is what we're seeing. Off of. And I respect that. And I really had to come to terms with that because I'm like, damn, y'all don't even know. But I'm like, this is what they're seeing. So I was okay with it. You can't. And I'm glad you are unbiased because there's other reviewers who just like, there's this one reviewer who's just so team Sharad. I think his name's like, I ain't even going to say names. I ain't giving y'all bitches no clout. But he was just so team Sharad. And it's like, girl, look outside of that. You need to see where bitches were wrong in situations. Okay?
I'm so unbiased where people are now confused and forgot that Corday was initially my favorite. It was Charlie and Corday. But that's you speaking to me being unbiased versus people who think that I'm being biased, where one of my own faves now, I don't necessarily like on the show because of what was displayed. But this is why I love when you guys come here, and I try to present an atmosphere for you guys to be comfortable and open, because we miss so much. And as you stated, we're only critiquing based off of what is shown. So we don't know that this thing happened before you decided to make this comment. You know what I mean? So in a sense, it makes more sense as to how production does have control over,
make a bitch look crazy.
yeah, and I think that it makes me kind of want to retract some things I've said in reference to you made the comment, so you said what you said. But I think even in saying that, that's putting too much on the person who said it, because you could be saying it as a clapback. But production can remove the original statement and make it look like what you said was said first.
Because a lot of things are cut. And a lot of people are like, oh, he's just coming for everybody. No, we had already had previous instances and situations and stuff to where this is warranted. I'm not just going to throw out, negative commentary, and not even negative. We're on, I think people forget, we are on a fucking show. If I'm coming for people on the show, like one person tried to say I was a bully. No, I'm not bullying any damn body. We're on a show. Okay, I'm probably the last damn bully on the damn show, because I just came into this. I'm just giving commentary and my opinions off of things that have happened and what I'm seeing, because with confessionals, all of this was shot, all of that was filmed back in like April. We stopped filming in April. So we have to travel back in time during confessionals to speak on this stuff. So I'm going to give you my energy and stuff from back then. But it's like, I'm not just shading bitches out of nowhere. No, I'm shading these bitches because I know them, we filmed, and we're revisiting shit that we filmed and stuff. And that's the same thing he said. The best things to say about some of these hoes
from that original moment that
that original moment. No beef with all of us now, but we're not best friends or nothing. I don't hang with any of them outside the show. But it just is what it is, and I'm like, it's not. We didn't have to turn physical at all. I never wanted it to be physical.
I do have a very important question. I think the church wants to know. Do you feel or believe that a lot of your behavior that is being critiqued is alcohol induced? Because it seems like you were supposed to have been drunk at the HIV and AIDS awareness. I'm not sure what you were giving at the counseling session.
No, I was lit.
And so do you feel like, is it alcohol induced? Is it because of the alcohol?
You know what? It's not really that it's alcohol induced, because there was alcohol on set. I just will always show with my own alcohol. During filming, I stayed at, I forgot the name of those apartments. I stayed in Lindbergh, Belrose at Lindbergh.
Okay.
And which is the apartments right by Kroger, if you're familiar with Lindbergh. So there's a gas station right there too. So every time I would go film and stuff, whether I took, MARTA, Uber, or drove or whatever, I would always stop and get me a tall cup of alcohol. I would get either wine, a bottle of wine, or like, something just to get me right, take the edge off.
Yeah.
A big ass cup, because I like to eat ice too. So that's where those cups originated from. That gas station by Belrose and Lindbergh. And I won't say a lot of my behavior was alcohol induced. It was the fact that these bitches were trying it, and I just happened to be a little lit.
Okay.
And lit me as
But you didn't even remember from my vlog that I filmed you acting a fool behind the scenes. And the funny thing is, this time I'm gonna get you all the way together, because you don't even remember.
I do not.
I actually put my phone down and was so mad that I stopped filming, because you said out of your own mouth, TaiCouture is filming me.
Oh my goodness, I did not even know.
I said that. And I was like, oh my gosh, that was such a perfect moment, but I turned the camera off. Because it was when we were back in the, it was after you and Sherrod back and forth, when we got back into the dressing room, and my assistant Faith was trying to calm you down. That's when you said, TaiCouture is filming me.
Yeah, I was very lit. Because this is the thing, even with the reunion, I felt like I was held hostage backstage.
Okay.
I came there the same time all the rest of y'all got there.
I thought you were.
Nobody knew I was there.
And I was an executive producer, and I didn't even know that you were there.
I was there, and I came there at 1, and I had bought my outfit and stuff. I had 2 bottles of wine with me. I didn't know we had an open bar. So I actually had to sit out in the car for a while. They didn't want me with the rest of the cast.
Wait, so you weren't secluded in the building, you were in the car?
I was outside. Then I got into the building. I was like, I'm tired of fucking sitting here. And then when I was getting ready to go in, Ja called me and said, okay, come in and stuff. I had to sit back there a whole another hour. I heard everything going on stage and stuff. I was back there with the makeup artist. They did not want me, because this is the thing. That Thursday before the reunion, me and Milan were on live, and we were talking. I was like, Milan, you need to come to the reunion, because I felt like Milan was the only one who, out of all of them who quit, I feel like Milan was the only one who kind of should have showed up, because he had a lot of storylines and stuff, and he had a storyline, but was also involved in a lot of other storylines.
Yeah.
I don't feel like any of the rest of them who quit were needed.
Well, I feel like Zafar and Milan, because the reality of it is, once you put yourself on a platform,
well, Zafar was supposed to come, right?
You're right. He was supposed to come. He didn't show. But once you put yourself on a platform, you're supposed to follow through what you committed to. And I think I've said before that you lose your own voice by not showing up.
Yeah, as you can
because
see
people
from
can say
Milan.
whatever about you, and you can't even, not even to clap back, but you can't even defend yourself or explain why you did or why you felt a certain kind of a way. And for Milan to be upset about how he was portrayed, the reunion was still your moment to come to clarify that. And then the thing about it is, you forget that I'm going to be there. So while production can chop and screw whatever happens at the reunion, you still could have snuck behind stage with me and said, bitch, Ty, this is what the real tea is. Yeah. That's what I'm there for.
I feel like Milan definitely
I'm like an advocate for the cast.
I feel like Milan should have definitely finished the show, because it kind of made him look a little wild. And as you can see, because I love Akeem, I have a lot of love for Milan too. But you kind of see how the tides turn. That's why because I quit like 3 damn times. I was just very frustrated with shit. I was like, damn, I'm tired of watching these bitches. And then there was a lot of stuff behind the scenes, but I was like, let me finish this out, because I know I look extra crazy.
Yes.
So, and with the reunion and stuff, I hate how things had went, but me and Sherrod, I was on live with Milan. We were talking. Sherrod had a comment, because he was in the comments watching it. I guess he saw Milan go live, because we don't follow each other.
Okay.
And he didn't like the fact that I had said he got beat up at the HIV thing.
Okay.
And so he was commenting and stuff. Me and him got into it. And so then he ended up going live and stuff while he was at work. And I joined his live. We went live together. Because I was on the way to an event. And
you joined Sherrod's live?
I joined Sherrod's live.
He let you in the live?
Yeah, and we were on there together.
Arguing?
And then we got into it, and I was like, well, Sherrod, I will see you Sunday. This was the Thursday before the reunion.
Okay.
I was like, I'll see you Sunday at the reunion, girl. If I see you backstage, I'm going to get you. And he was like, I'm with it. So I was like, all right, girl. Ja called me right after that and was like, what, and I was like, Ja, if I see that bitch backstage or on stage, I'm going to get him. And, Ja was just like, because it came out of nowhere, despite all the bitches before that, like, back in, before Milan and quit, when I see you at the reunion, I'm going to fight you. No, this is just, it came out of nowhere. And I was like, well, girl, we will be there Sunday. So when I was back, as I said, I'm backstage.
Explain that, because remember, that's not a part of the reunion itself. That's not,
this was off camera.
Yeah, because I have this small clip, and I know Ja made implement it into the show, but it was never discussed how that happened. So it is important to share.
A lot of my behavior at the reunion was just kind of like, it looked sporadic and out of nowhere. And it's like, no, y'all don't really know. I was very irritated from being backstage for almost 2.5 hours. Not even backstage, in the car for an hour. Then backstage another hour and a half. All I was doing was drinking and talking. That's why I was a little inebriated.
So that fight that I had the clip up in the vlog, it wasn't really a fight, because I kind of got there when you guys were separated more so.
You didn't even get the bottle throwing.
No. Mind you, I'm kind of like, because it caught me off guard. So I'm kind of like, get my phone turned on, like, come on.
Because it was like, I was sitting I was sitting back there with the makeup artist. And all of a sudden I hear, boom, boom, bitch, you better. And I'm like, whoa, are the girls fighting?
That's Sherrod
and Corday. And I heard Corday's voice. I'm like, girl, she trying to act like her nuts huge today. What's her tea? Liquor courage. But so I walk out there and I see it's Corday, it's Sherrod. And I'm like, well, looky, it's Sherrod. And I was like, she's not. That's when I said, she's not about it. She's not about it. And she tried to buck up at me, and I had a wine bottle in my hand. And I just whooped through it, not to be dramatic. I was throwing it to get it out my hand, because I was coming for her. That's when I think you guys in the audience and shit heard the bottle breaking backstage.
And started to run back.
I ran up on him, but security was holding us. Then you came. That's when you filmed the rest and stuff. But I told Sherrod, I was like, girl, when I see you.
Because I didn't even know to be ready because I didn't know you were back there.
Yes, nobody really knew I was there. They thought I had came late. I'm like, no, I've been here the same time you guys were.
And I'm going to say, that's where production dropped the ball because...
And I talked to Ja about that. I said, Ja, you should have communicate. That's why I walked off stage and all of that. I was like, I'm not, because I'm like, y'all bringing me out the last 10 minutes.
Well, no, they dropped the ball because they knew you were back there. I did not, or at least Ja knew. There should have been a camera back there with you the whole time, especially if we would have to sit back there because anything could have happened.
Anything could have happened. You know me, I'm like, shit, it was a small, it was a small amount of us there. So it's like, y'all, nobody else is really giving it. I didn't hear too much going on stage. Not saying you need the dramatic, messy shit, but now, like, and I talked to Ja about that. I was like, you guys should have communicated to me what your plans were, because that's why I walked off. I was like, I felt set up. Like, why am I being brought out at the last 10 fucking minutes? And I'm like, I'm not finna sit up here for this. I spent damn near $300 on the outfit. I done came up here. I've been here for the same amount of time as everybody else. I've been segregated from the cast. I wasn't gonna touch nobody. I wasn't gonna go to the reunion. Months ago, I was like, I'm not finna go here. I don't want to be involved in no more drama. I don't want to ruin my brand, damage it any more than I don't feel like I've damaged my brand at all, but I don't want to do any more things that are going to hinder it.
Yes, I got you.
And I came though, and I have no issues with production and stuff. A lot of things were said and happened off camera that you guys won't get to see. But I just felt like the communication could have been a lot better. Like, let me know what the plans are. Because once I heard that motherfucker say, so what's the cast got going on? Bitch, I watched Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reunions and all of that plenty years to know when you ask that question, it's over. So I'm just sitting there. That's why you see me like, and then Drecember, and I'm like, girl, bye. The fuck y'all mean? So, and then all of that, the audience and shit, and I'm like, girl.
Because they did boo you.
Yeah, and I'm like, girl, y'all don't even know me. I just came up here.
But remember, the audience is still reliving the episodes and then remembering your bad behavior, even if it was triggered by something, the audience did. But
I found out a lot of the people in the audience were kind of Sherrod's people, so they already had a thing planned.
I don't think they were all. I think it was only 2 people that were Sherrod's friends.
No, a few people in the audience who booed me were
Sherrod's friends.
Yeah, they came with him.
Okay.
So that was understandable. I'm like, girl, don't get it twisted, girl. I will hit one of you bitches in the audience too. Like, don't play with me. So that a lot of things threw my mood off that night, and I was like, you know what? I'm just finna go before something happens that I'm gonna regret, and then one of you bitches will regret. So yeah, that was just a tea with that. I feel like the reunion went very good though. I didn't even know Charlie had performed and stuff, and I'm like, why would you guys bring me out the last 10 minutes when, telling me filming time was cut because of me doing what I did backstage, but these 2 bitches are fighting.
Yeah, on stage.
Yeah, season 2, I need y'all to communicate with bitches. Let me know what's up. We're gonna bring you out, because that whole incident was just, I'm like, girl, y'all should have told me. You see what the fuck happened. I was like, girl,
So before we get to our closing, I want to kind of help humanize you a tad bit more. I have to ask, with the whole HIV and AIDS awareness segment and scene, do you have any regrets for that moment, because it was supposed to be used to educate the cast as well as the public? So based on your behavior and how things went down, even before Sherrod hitting the drink out your hand, how do you feel about...
No, I have no regrets because I participated in the event. I feel like I was the one who was I was the most forthcoming with information and stuff like this, because I am an ambassador for Gilead. I do brand ambassador work outside of modeling, like brand modeling, brand ambassador work. I actually am a brand ambassador for Gilead, Emory. I'm on PrEP. I do PrEP awareness.
Okay.
So that's why I knew a lot of information about this. And I felt like I was the one who was the most forthcoming with information and participating in stuff. Them other bitches weren't saying anything.
But why did you feel the need to try to force Sherrod to answer certain questions?
Because Sherrod ambushed me at Charlie's event. And so I was like, okay.
Wait, at Charlie's event?
Yes, at the listening party, but you guys didn't get to see that scene. He ran up on me with a fucking text message. I literally came in there, hey,
Yes.
I always came on set willing to participate, then shit would go down. And I'm like, okay, now, girl, it's an issue.
Yes.
So I was like, you know what? I'm definitely gonna, pick and prod at him. I don't feel like I did anything that was very evil. I asked him about you steadily want to say that you're not a porn participant, you don't do that, it's a hobby, but then 2 scenes later you're doing this, it's like, girl, be consistent. Yeah, y'all want to talk about me sucking dick in the bathroom? I did it. It happened. I'll do it again. Next time, it won't be released, or I'll release it. But I do not regret anything. I participated in the event. I shaded a bitch here and there. It was nothing that was just boom. Like, if you watch the scene, I was very like, I'm not no ratchet bitch. I'm from the suburbs.
But it came across like you were poking in a moment of education.
And so we were educating. You guys didn't get to see the whole scene. There was a lot that was cut. And I may have poked him here and there, but I wasn't poking him the whole time.
Okay. So it was just that was just what you guys saw. So,
but I participated in the whole event. I showed up compared to 9 other bitches who
didn't show up. Correct.
So, and 1 bitch who came late. So it's like I participated, and then I didn't even want to fight. I was getting up to leave. When me and True got into it, I was getting up to leave. And me and True didn't even get to, the girl.
Why did you and True get in?
Girl, what I'm saying, that was so out of nowhere. That's why I was like, I don't know if he was trying to do that because they were pressed that. Honestly, the whole session was about Drecember.
But you threw shade at True because he was just sitting there drinking his drink or beverage.
Yeah, but I forgot that True was even in the building when that happened. He showed up so late. He showed up right when shit went down. So, and I threw shade at him in the confessionals because, of course, I had no problem with True. Yeah. I talked about things that were already talked about on the show. They already thought he was a scammer. And they already was talking about him selling pills and stuff. I didn't say anything that wasn't talked about. But the thing is, with Drecember, I actually have the damn juice. I know bitches. Okay? I know about things. I know people. And I felt like True came for me. I don't know why True came for me, but we didn't even get to fight. When True threw that damn cup, the camera died. Ja told me this at confessionals. The camera died. That's why they had to pull the other person's footage that the person they got leaked back in April. He said, as soon as the cup was thrown, the camera died. And I'm like, damn, because y'all would have seen the whole shit. Like when True jumped over the couch, or no, when he threw the cup and I threw mine, security grabbed me and we fell into the fucking paintings. Okay, because
I did say True beat you up because I was like,
we didn't get to touch each other.
I'm like,
I was like, oh my God.
It made it look like that because for him to throw the drink, then jump over the sofa, and then to see you down on the floor, I'm like,
but this the thing.
He beat him up, y'all.
This the team. When he threw that cup and I threw mine, security grabbed me and pulled me back and we fell into the because when he was jumping on the couch, I was running towards him. Security grabbed me. We fell into the fucking paintings. True came over there. I think he hit me one time in the lip. My lip was busted. But we were over there trying to hit each other and shit. Security just getting beat up and shit. That's who got beat up, girl. Security in the cast.
Definitely did.
Drecember was such one. Say that. So I'm up. That's why True's shirt was ripped and shit. I was holding him when my hat got knocked off. Cause look, I have hair. So when this hat comes, you know how it is with hat hair. It should be matted.
Yeah.
My hat, like when Shirai.
It's a little embarrassing when you have that hair too.
Me and Shirai got the fight, my hat got knocked off. And I was like, girl, hold, that's why I stopped. I'm like, girl, get my hat.
Let me get my hair again.
Like, yeah, you saw what they did to King Fingers, girl. Y'all not finna zoom in on me with hat hair, girl. I had my face beat too. I'm like, girl, it's not the tea. So when we fell into the corner, my hat got knocked off. That's why I was on the floor. I was picking my hat up. I'm holding him, trying to pick my hat up. Corday was over there trying to help me and shit. I was like, girl, hold on. I don't even want to fight no more real quick, girl. Hold on, let me get my hat. So that's why I was on the floor. Like, I wasn't on the floor because he hit me.
Okay.
I wish we could have fought because that would have been, girl,
well, I don't want y'all to fight. I don't want anyone to fight.
But if it's going to happen, let it happen. And I'm like, look, I've been in plenty of fights. I wins, loses, draws. I'm not going to lie about shit. Had the girl beat me up, would say she beat me up. When we're over by the door, as you can see, she ran up and was trying to hit me. I hit her one good time on her ear. The motherfuckers who got beat up was Milan and KL.
Yes, they did. They were.
Did you see KL hold his hand?
That's why. I'm like, I don't break up fights.
Them hits connected. They didn't hit Drecember though, girl. Because me and security fell. I'm like, girl, get off me. I was outside going crazy. I was trying to. Too. He was appeased.
He was a little cute.
He was outside trying to compose me. I was trying to come back in. I was kicking the windows and shit.
He was a little cute.
Fool.
But they had one security for all of y'all. It was crazy.
One security, because I don't think that whole counseling scene was a fool. It was a lot going on.
I agree.
And I was just like, I don't want to fight nobody. That's why I was trying to get up and leave. But they wanted us to come to a consensus about things because we were all scheduled to go to Miami, which was actually a real trip. We were going to be in a house. It was going to have cameras. We were all putting in our deposits. but they kind of knew, like, girl, I have not.
And then Corday shaded y'all saying that y'all didn't have the funds or the coins to go, so he took his boo.
Let me hop on her real quick. I'm so tired of Corday. Corday is actually not a bad person. Corday is just very self-fulfilled. He's very
self-absorbed, maybe
self-fulfilled. He's just very full of himself. And I'm like,
I don't think he's a bad person either.
He's not a bad person. He just needs to tone it down a little bit. You're talking about deposits and $1,400 pair of clothes, but production gives you right to set. And I'm just like, girl, calm down. I heard you were a waiter from one of the other cast members. There's a lot. And it's like, if you're going to talk big boss shit, like I said, a bitch is not ashamed about getting a martyr here and there. I'm not ashamed about a lot of shit that I do. You can't shame me, okay? But he wants to sit here and act like he's just above and beyond all the rest of the cast. And it's like, girl, calm down. Like, who buys $1,400? Put a down payment on the car, girl.
I agree.
$1,400 and her fashions ain't cute. Did you see them damn fur muffin damn shoes she had
I
on?
liked those.
I didn't. I didn't like it with that outfit. Sis could have did better. Her legs was ashy.
I liked it. I think I said in my recap, the hat didn't
saw
work.
ball sweat coming down the damn shorts. I'm like, girl, you sitting here trying to act like you motherfucking girl, Nene Leaks. Calm down, girl. You leaking all right, girl. Them hot ass shorts. Then she had on an Adidas cap. Girl, pause. And I actually like Corday. He's cool, but I'm just like, girl, calm down. Your lifestyle don't back up all the shit that you talk.
Yeah.
$1,400, girl, get a car. Like,
I was wondering that because I hate Sherrod did this at the reunion. I think it was the reunion or somewhere he did this. He mentioned because he lives in Buckhead, and then Corday mentioned living in Buckhead.
Who live in Buckhead?
Sherrod, I think, said at the reunion. But regardless, I have a point to make though. My point is that I don't really care where you live. That does not clarify nor solidify what your bank statement says.
No, and Sherrod does not stay in Buckhead from what I know.
But Corday has said it as well. But like you said, he's getting rides from production and so on and so forth and being rant about this and that. The reality of it is, all I care about is what your bank statements say. I don't care where you can live in the best of the best and still be broke as hell because you're living above your means.
Damn stunt queens and scammers and escorts stay in Buckhead. Buckhead is actually a whole central.
Plenty of people.
Apartments I stayed in, there was so many damn hood ass niggas in there, and I'm like, girl, what is y'all doing here? All them damn escorts and shit.
Because they talk up Buckhead as if it's the only.
Don't mean shit. Because there's more motherfuckers who stay in College Park and East Point who have more money than half these bitches on this damn show.
That's why
I know for a fact.
And I never processed how people would use that.
Sherrod want to talk about where he stayed, but girl, on the first damn episode, you having a whole damn housewarming at somebody else's house. Girl, y'all filmed a whole breaking and entering, and then the bitch invited half.
Did you say breaking and entering?
A whole breaking and entering. Then they invited half of Atlanta, girl, and the bitch put a picture on the damn wall.
Okay, so
talking about come and bless it. I'm like, girl, who is these hoes?
No. We gotta keep it together.
But bitches want to call me homeless and shit. Girl, you is too. This ain't your home.
Drecember.
Milan said that's not her home. I'm like, girl, she put a whole picture on the damn wall.
Well, I did defend Milan.
Come and bless it.
I did defend Milan on that.
Did you see Raheem Brazil? Then it was like, who is this hoe? Is she crazy? She said, come bless the picture, girl. This ain't your damn residence. Who house is that?
That was the moment I did defend Milan in that conversation because I don't feel like it's shady, nor rude, nor messy to acknowledge that ain't your home. Because
she got off the damn plane to come to somebody else's residence. Girl, this ain't your damn residence. I just came from New York. Girl, where is we at?
It's a lie. So,
girl.
But let's wrap up our interview. So what I love to do is two separate things. One, we're going to give you. We're going to get
you my dick size.
I'm about to do that. That's where I'm about to go. That's two things. That's it. All right. Ask those my craft questions. I got to ask my questions about the cast. So since you mentioned your dick size, what dick size does Drecember have?
My dick size is I think I'm an 8.5.
Okay, so is it as big as the dick you were sucking in your sex tape?
It's longer, and I hate that tape got out because I wasn't even doing my best work. You have to.
Ain't that the worst?
You have to suck dick in a certain angle. He had a dick that curved up, so I needed him to be on his back and me like on the side or doing 69 to really give that work. That's why I'm like, oh girl, I got better videos.
You better be a dick giving head connoisseur.
That's a hobby. That's a hobby.
All right. Girl. So is the infamous Drecember top, bottom, or versatile?
I am a bottom. Okay.
I thought you were going to say versatile.
No, dudes like me the bottom because of my body size. I'm
yeah.
only 130. But I use my dick here and there. I love head. But getting head and giving head. But I am a bottom.
Okay.
I top here and there though. I like.
So then you're versatile bottom, or
not necessarily because I don't top a lot, but I like short, light skin bottoms with fat ass. That's my shit. If I'm on top, that's what I want to.
But wait, you're tall because I didn't even address this. Because what's your height?
5'9".
Okay, I thought you were taller.
I'm a model.
All right. So from the cast, have you had sex with anyone?
No, but a few of them definitely were down for some shit. I'll just say that. But I haven't had sex with anyone on the cast.
And if there was one, who would you, if you had to choose, all biases and issues and drama aside, who would be the person to have sex with on the cast for you?
I'm not gonna front because I know a lot of people come here and be like, oh, nobody. No, girl. I would definitely, I think Adrian is very cute.
Adrian is handsome, chocolate boy. Yeah, man. I don't want to say boy.
He's very handsome, and I love dark skinned dudes. So I was like, damn, he's cute. I wouldn't really have sex with him. I would, but Adrian, and I'm not gonna lie. When I first met Tramel,
I was waiting for you to say Tramel because I feel like Tramel is the one to have sex with on the show.
Tramel just. I don't know what.
It's something.
And I checked it. I didn't check him the other day. I was like, Tramel, why you talk about me on your show? When I saw him Friday, he was like, I just said what you said. Like, I like Tramel. I would fuck Corday too. Corday's an asshole, but
Corday's really attractive to me, but I'm not sure if I'd like him enough to have sex. I feel like it's something about Tramel.
He has the body type that I like. I like tall, skinny guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Tramel is something about the balance in who Tramel is that makes him desirable sexually.
Tramel is very mature, but he also looks like he has like a nasty side.
Playful side, nasty side, flirt, fun. It's something about Tramel's side.
But I think those are like the only three. Yeah. I'll probably have a threesome with some of them.
Okay.
I wouldn't fuck them, but we could definitely, have sex with somebody else together.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Sharad's a dirty bitch, so I would definitely have a threesome with her. Because I like to do a lot of shit.
The nasty stuff. Well, see, come on. I'm glad you're at least, sharing and being honest and transparent.
We ain't got no problem and stuff, but Shiraz's with the shit, and I'm with the shit too. So I'm like, we can definitely. Plus, we suck the same dick on camera, so.
Y'all suck the same dick on camera? Wait, so the dick that you sucked?
Did you think he was at the camera trip where I sucked his dick on camera? That's why I like y'all. It was cut. It was cut, but that's why I was like, girl, I'm not shaming you. We sucked the same dick, girl. Like, I wish I could have went to the cabin, girl. Girl, Atlanta's
the orgy.
Small. And this was in Nashville, but Atlanta's very small.
So you were not judging, before we go on, you were not judging the act. You were judging the confusion between Sherrod doing it and not doing it, not owning it. That's what he wants to do.
That's why I was like, so girl, was the cabin trip not recent? Because bitches think I do porn, bitches think I'm an escort. I'd admit it, but I don't do any of that.
But he did, you're right though, because he did make it seem like it was old stuff. And then you're like, but no, wait. So
yeah, that's what but what about the recent
I hate that you're kind of right because
that's why I pulled up the video to Krishan.
That makes sense.
This is what he was upset about. I wasn't being. This is another.
You were making a point.
This is another thing. And that scene, Krishan showed me the video of True Fun in the damn mirror shaking his ass.
I have all those clips and things.
Yeah, but it was cut. We were showing each other videos.
Oh, yes. So it wasn't just you being messy and trying to show
Krishan showed the video too. He showed the video first.
Well, you do. Well, I guess we all know Krishan has this big old crush on Sherrod.
Krishan is nasty. Krishan was ready to stick his dick.
Krishan is cute.
I like Krishan. That's the only person I hung out with outside the show, other than Akeem. Okay. But yeah, we went to a few clubs together. I love Krishan. He don't give a fuck. Like, if he want it, he gonna go get it. He was like, I want them. And I was like, well, set up a scene. But yeah, Krishan showed me the video of True, and I was like, girl, is this supposed to turn somebody on? What's going on? She was in the mirror. Like, that's why I started dancing around in the last scene, because I was imitating him in the mirror. Like, he was clapping his ass. I'm like, girl, how are you coming for me? And you have a video out. You put your videos on Instagram and shit. But no, like, all them hoes, they cool or whatever. But yeah, y'all didn't even get to see that. Y'all cut that part where he showed me the video. Then I was like, well, I actually have a video. This is what Sherrod was mad about, the cabin trip.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to our next.
There's a method to the madness.
It seems like it now, and I feel like when you guys come here, you mess up my recaps because my recaps, like I said, are always on what's being shown.
There's a
and then
lot
you come
of
here, and it's like
views.
my recap is right from what was shown,
From what you see,
but wrong from the standpoint of what factually and realistically happened.
Yeah.
So.
It's a whole lot.
Yes.
It's a lot of backstory.
So before we close, I need to get your opinions and perspectives on each cast member. So we'll go down the line. Let's start with Milan Jada.
I love Milan. Absolutely love Milan. I feel like Milan, like when I first met Milan, and I say this, like you can even see it on footage, Milan was kind of like you.
Okay.
If you were in the wrong, regardless of if he fucked with you or not, he was definitely willing to check you. You know, like he took up for me. He was very much so in my defense when I wasn't around. Like, yo, hold on. Like, you know, a lot of people like to throw around the whole, oh, he being the regular faggot, sissy. Girl, I did everything everybody else did, but that's not what you define as like a faggot and sissy and stuff. Like, that's not the tea.
Yeah.
And he definitely was checking bitches about certain things to say and
We
not
did
say.
see
like,
that on
you
one,
know?
yeah.
Because the whole counseling session was pretty much about me before I even got there. Like,
I said that was so wrong. I'm not sure if you caught that in my recap. I said it was strange that the therapist or counselor or life coach would allow the whole counseling session to be about someone who is not there, which it would be different if you were never coming. But if you were still expected to show up to talk about you when you're not there, it's like talking about you behind your back.
Why are y'all gonna talk about the wildest bitch before they get there? And I was not even wild when I got there. I was cool. I was wild when bitches started coming for me. But no, I definitely have a lot of love and respect for Milan. He definitely stuck up for me, and I wish him the best with everything that he has coming. I love the blonde too, girl. That blonde is
his blonde hair?
I love that blonde hair.
Is it the short hair, his own hair or long?
No. His long hair.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
It's cute.
I have to look on Instagram because we are
and I felt like he left the show so classily too. Like Milan did his interview and said, "All right, girls, I'm done." And
but you did say Milan should have been there, though.
He definitely should have been there because I hate how he's portrayed now because he's not that type of person. He was just, you know, kind of like me, like, girl.
In the moment,
we're ready to fight. Like, girl, like, what's tea, girl? I don't like you. What's going on? But yeah, I love Milan.
But wait. Speaking of Milan, something very important. You were mad that Milan did mention Akeem's mugshot at Charlie's listening party.
This is the thing with that. That really happened how it happened. I was over there talking to Akeem, and then Milan just popped up. Hey, Jailbird. Hey, and I'm like, whoa. But see, me and Krishan had came in late, so we were just getting to really know that these people didn't like each other. He had told me he didn't like Corday and Akeem, but I didn't know it was to that extent.
Okay.
And I'm like, damn, this kind of comes back on me because I just showed mugshots.
Okay.
But you know, if I got some tea on the bitch, I'm gonna throw it out there, and I'll have to apologize to the person who gave it to me. Girl, I'm sorry, didn't mean to make you look messy, but you know, I still respect Milan, and I have a lot of love for him.
Gotcha. All right. So since that's connected to Akeem, how do you feel about Akeem?
I love Akeem too. Akeem's a lot of fun. I actually just hung out with him about 2 weeks ago. We went to one of the Chasing Atlanta cast members' birthday party, and they were filming too.
Devon.
No, not Devon. He was there, but CJ.
CJ. Who's CJ?
I don't really know how to explain CJ. He's one of the cast members.
He's new.
No, he's been on since season 1. He's the designer. CJ Layton's boutique.
Oh.
Yeah.
His name is not CJ though.
What is it? I always knew him.
I'm looking like I'm being shady.
I'm pretty sure CJ isn't his name, but he goes by CJ.
I'm not being shady. I'm not. People think I'm gonna be shady about Layton's boutique, and I'm not being shady.
So what's his real name then? You know, we don't know Corday's real age either.
Well, we do know that Corday is he's not in his 20s.
They say he went to school with Monica. We know everybody's age, but he is.
But
I
he's
guess
not.
I'll wait till we get to him. But yeah.
Okay. So anyway,
we hung out with CJ. We went to CJ's party. It was cute too. And I love Akeem. Akeem's very fun. The person that he is on camera during confessionals. And this is another thing. The people who we are during confessionals aren't always us. Like when you're in these cameras and wanting to be entertaining and really having to relive these moments, it kind of brings out another aspect
of who you are, another side of you, I guess.
And you know, most of the times we're fucked up. Definitely me. I've tripped over a lot of shit. I'm lit now. But
You're not as lit.
Not as lit as in Confessions. 'Cause when I say during them damn takes, the wine bottles go up, and Josh just be like, "Calm down." But yeah, I love Akeem.
And next you got True fine.
True. I like True.
Even after the fight.
Even after the fight, I like True. True was very much himself on the show. And he just really wasn't with the bullshit, I guess. I don't know much about him, but, you know, I wish him the best with everything, too. Like, that bitch she be clean. I ain't gonna lie. She be clean.
Yeah, he does dress. I
don't know where she get her fashion. I don't know where she get her fashions, but she be clean.
Sherrod.
I like Sherrod, too. Sherrod is a very nice person, I will say that. Although I did not like the fact that he just funneled information to the blogger I was talking to you about earlier. And had them go on a whole nother rant about me. From another production that we were casted for Wednesday. Yeah, shit went down on that set. But yeah, Sherrod is the booked and busy bitch. I respect her too. We may not be the best of friends, but I respect him.
That's great to hear you at least acknowledge that. That brings some neutrality, if that's the correct word.
We're not friends. We're not just
some balance to you.
But, you know, because I didn't like that move he just pulled, but Sherrod was very nice to me when I first met him. A lot of things behind the scenes kind of deterred us from being friends or having a relationship. Did not want to fight him, but, you know, it is what it is. No animosity, and, you know, that bitch, he stays booked.
And I think we already addressed Corday. I didn't see him in this list, but I think you addressed
Corday.
You
know what? I actually like Corday, too. You know, I feel like he's very much needed, and we got over our issues and stuff. Yeah, Corday's a cute dude. I wish he wasn't so full of himself.
Zafar,
I like Zafar. I love Zafar. We just really developed like being cordial and nice to each other, and, you know, because he had blocked me over the summer for some comments I made on Instagram. But I love Zafar. Like, he's very himself. Zafar was not scripted at all. And, you know, a lot of people like to say he's kind of like the Portia of the show, kind of dumb. But Zafar was very like, boom, that was just Zafar. I kind of felt like he was a follower for a little bit.
Sometimes, he was early on, I feel like, until like the very last episode.
He quit, but I love Zafar. That's another, I was actually going to go to his event last night at the Georgia Aquarium. But that's another booked and busy bitch right there. That whole stay on the road.
He does.
So I got a lot of respect for him, and I wish him the best too.
Adrian, I think, is last but not least.
I actually did not get to film with Adrian, but that one time at Charlie's party, and we just were like in passing. But I respect his hustle. I don't know him, but he seemed like he was, you know, just not really with the shit. And a very nice person. I think he's very cute too, though.
And Charlie.
I love me some motherfucking Charlie. Like,
you shaded pussy cunt, though.
I have to shade pussy juice, pussy cunt, girl, pussy hole, pussy lips. But I love some Charlie. Like, I feel like out of all of us, Charlie used this platform for exactly what it should have been used for.
Yes.
He did everything excellently. Like, he was the blueprint. That bitch is hustling, and I think out of all of us, I think Charlie is the most attractive out of all of us. Like, just off the record.
I will say, he's beautiful. I was
talking to somebody
his skin,
about this.
Cheekbones, eyes,
yes,
like,
that bitch
his lips,
she's sickening. Like,
teeth,
And I was telling
his
him,
body too. He has a great body.
That's a cute bitch. And I was telling him the other night, I was like, girl, when the one scene or the moment when he was like, I'm still on the show, and now I'm the most paid. I said, girl, you
that was everything.
I was like, girl,
that was everything.
I said, bitch, you killed me. I was like, girl, I love her.
He has so many iconic moments, especially everyone is living for this last one when he walked up to Sherrod saying, you have a problem with me?
Charlie was not playing, and if you watch, Charlie was coming straight to her. Bitches just started stopping him. Charlie was like, girl, you got a problem? She was not playing because that's the only bitch on the show who was coming for her. But I love me some Charlie, and I wish him, I can't wait to see. I hope I'm on season 2 with them, but I really cannot wait to see what more he has coming. That bitch is sickening.
And what about?
Like out of all of us, me, Charlie, and Akeem read these bitches for filth.
Oh, definitely. You guys did.
We took these hoes out.
You did. I mean, I guess Corday could be tucked in there, but Corday's comes across a little bit more malicious.
She's too slow with her shit. She's very malicious, and she's confused. Like, girl, get to the point.
All right. So, Krishan, even though he's not...
You know, I like Krishan. Like I said, we hung out, since we were the 2 new dudes, we hung out a lot outside the set. We don't really have too much of a relationship now. I don't really know a lot about Krishan. Gotcha. I kind of felt like he became a little fake towards me after the fight and stuff because he wanted to get in with all the people that he wanted to get in with or
get in, like have sex,
or be cool with, and
wait, have sex with, or just.
I mean, he said it himself. I want to fuck blah blah and blah, and all of them bitches were people who weren't really Team Drecember. So he really, I felt like he kind of
had to push you to the side to kind of be able to connect with the others.
But I don't really know a lot about Krishan. I'm just, I kind of felt like he was a little dry, but I think that's just his personality and stuff. It's not really dry, he was just being himself. But he's cool.
All right, well, this was a great interview. I'm so glad you came. You finally got your TaiCouture
I got my
interview.
Girl, I've been branded. Got the blue check mark, girl.
Although I said that you were not needed to be interviewed or necessary. You said you still had to come regardless, my guy.
I was like, girl, I'm not needed. I guess I wasn't needed at that point.
At that point, yeah, because you surely.
Where she at?
Yes.
You're not on, girl, till you get a TaiCouture interview, sis. You gotta get your blue check mark, girl. You gotta come to the church.
Yes, come to the church, my guy.
And I'm here on the Sunday.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
So please let everyone know where they can locate you on social media.
Find me on Instagram at Drecember. I have Facebook and all that too, but my Facebook is more private. It's more my family and stuff. But my Facebook is Drecember too, Drecember. But yeah, Instagram girls, come follow me. We be turning up. Get all the juice.
All right, guys. So please make sure you tune into part 2 of the reunion airing next week, my God.
It's litty bitty.
Yes, because you're going to be seen on part 2 since you were not seen on part 1.
Yeah, they said Drecember.
No, you were there, my God.
Them bitches said, oh, girl, she's here. Them hoes was on stage like this.
So please follow us both on social media. Comment down below in the comment section. Thumbs up this video. Subscribe to the channel and become a part of the notification ministry. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Yes, this was so good.
Yeah, them hoes was on stage.
I'm telling you,
girl, what's the tea? I'm here.
I had no clue. I was like,
because I heard Corday was up there, big boss and bitches. Girl, bring me out.
Yeah, I had no clue. I had no clue that you were there, my God. But when I went behind the stage and heard all I was like, what the hell is going on? And I'm stumbling to get this camera on the phone.
Even though it was like a small group of us, I felt like it kind of worked though,
Well, it did. It worked out really well. But the problem is, like you said, specifically Milan Jada, there were some unanswered questions that
Milan definitely
needed to
came.
share. Yeah.
I don't even know if there were any questions for me, all of that, because I was just like, girl, here y'all go again, trying it.
I'm trying to think, because I did create.
Because that definitely wasn't the first time I felt tried. So.
I did create the questions for the reunion.
I answered some at confessionals though. Ja asked me 2 questions. And I don't know if he'll add them into the reunion, but yeah. Okay,
that makes sense, because I was wondering how that was going to work out because of you like pretty much being put in, then you left. And I did want you to, I wasn't mad at you because you kept saying something about, I know the tea with production. You kept saying that, but you didn't really say what Corday's connection was with production, my God.
I was like, because during the episode, you can see I'm the only reason you're here. And I asked him, I was like, what do you mean? He would never expand on it back then. That's why I said they've been fucking for a while. Because there was a whole situation at an event that we were hosting and stuff. I got the juice. And at the reunion, that's why I was like, well, that says more about your relationship with production than it does about my placement on the show. Like, yeah. Looking stupid. I'm like, yeah, girl, you're telling on yourself. We know y'all fucking. Come on. Girl, get out of here. And I don't give a fuck about y'all fucking. Just make sure I did not get what I wanted from the show. I felt like had things not been delayed and stuff, I definitely could have made this lucrative. I only did it for exposure and to become more booked and stuff. But the delays and shit, the bi-weekly shit, I'm like, girl, y'all just, I had shit lined up. Still do. Yeah. But it just, I'm like, damn, I'm not on here trying to be messy and stuff. And I'm going to give y'all entertainment.
So what is that you actually do?
What is that? I do modeling, freelance modeling. I do a lot of gig work and stuff, brand ambassador events. I don't like to say acting because I don't take on a lot of acting roles anymore. But no, I'm not just on here for drama. Like, I really do shit. That's why I was supposed to be part of production.
Were you a part of Chasing Atlanta production?
Mm-hmm. I worked on their season 2.
Because they said
season 1 reunion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I was supposed
so
to be
how
on
you
their
don't
season
know
2.
that boy's real name? Let me see.
It might be on his Instagram, but I just always knew him as CJ. He's not really anybody to know.
It's not. Oh gosh.
I had to check her at her damn party. I'm like,
oh,
girl,
God, are you
somebody
serious?
tried to come for Akeem. One of his friends there, and I was like, girl, hold on, bitch. Drecember's here. Akeem was kind of shook. I'm like, girl, move. Why are you coming for him out of nowhere? Like, we really was not with the shit. We came to have fun. And they don't know he's part of production on Chasing or G Status. I think they know now, but
yeah, they know now because it was said
they're trying to make him like a friend of the show. But I heard that they're cast members. I met one of them or ran into one of them again, one of the new people. And he was like, it's just not the T. Even the production assistant.
Oh, his name is Cameron.
Cameron. Yeah. Cameron. Nobody.
I'm telling y'all, church, I was not being shady because people think I was being shady because he's connected to my ex-boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. I heard she gets around.
Well, I didn't say how he's connected.
No.
I mean, I didn't say how. That's not my business. But people thought I was
like Cameron though. He's cool.
I liked him when I met him.
He tried me though back in January. Are we on camera?
We are.
You gonna use this?
We can. Depends. You know, if it's juicy.
Well, I'm just gonna say I felt like she tried me. During one of her model calls, I was like, "Ooh, child, the mess."
Yeah, no, I don't really have a big issue with him. My issue doesn't even stem from him doing whatever he's doing with my ex. It's just that he was coming across like he was friendly to me, and then after the breakup, I didn't hear from him at all. But I definitely know that he was in communications with my ex.
Well, he probably didn't feel like he owed you any loyalty though, since he's friends with your ex and not you.
Well, they weren't friends. They only met because of interviews here.
Oh, he was probably trying to fuck. Bloop. But
I mean, I'm not trying to be messy.
These girls here, you know.
I'm trying to be messy, but yeah. So you're right. But like I said, I don't have an issue with him. Do what you do. Just be honest about it.
Yeah.
But then the thing is, don't come trying to DM me, text me. Like, I have no problem with people choosing my ex or choosing me. But be consistent in who your choice is.
Once you cross that line, you got to stay there, girl. Ain't no how to say, hey, we good, we cordial, girl. But you pick a side. Pick a side. And when true tea come out. Thank you.
Or somebody else blows up, don't be trying to switch sides because you picked the wrong team, my God. That ain't my fault.
Yeah. Shoot your shot. You picked your team, girl.
Stick with it. I respect it as long as you stick with it.
I back up everything I said, girl. I said it. I said what I said. Where is her scooter? I thought that was a good move of you to delete the past reviews and stuff too that had the other guy in them. I didn't really like his whole vibe. And I can tell, like, I don't know, I could kind of see that you guys weren't going to be together for a while because I could just see your whole energy and stuff when I watched the interviews, and it was just kind of like, oh, I'm tired of this motherfucker. But
it's funny
I thought that was a really good revamp, you know.
It's funny you say that because when you speak about negative comments and people who are just negative, I'm surprised that others didn't see the shift in things that were bothering me. Because some people, and this is why I'm like, see, y'all come here and y'all, we start liking y'all because y'all, like, you get to meet the real person. And it was surprising people didn't pick up on things that were beginning to change, opposed to thinking that someone is just being a bitch for no reason. I'm like, if I was happy in this one moment or portion of my life, and this person is still there, and then I'm acting differently, something is triggering the new behavior.
I remember I was watching one of your interviews, and because it seemed like he would try to take over a lot. Not trying to down him now.
No, I know.
I saw one comment that was like, they were saying that you were being rude to him, and I was like, no, I can kind of see like there's a vibe right there. And you ended up like deleting a lot of the videos and stuff, and I was like, no, that's a good move.
Yeah, I needed to kind of not just revamp, but just do a whole reset on my life, and cleanse and just because it's TaiCouture TV and it's my church and my brand, and it existed before him, and I think I may have gained 5,000 subscribers since we've been together, but I had a platform and brand prior to him, and so I just felt like I needed to remember that I'm good enough for this all of myself, which is why it's called TaiCouture TV and not Ty in somebody else TV.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you even mentioning that and acknowledging that.
Or anything like that.
Yeah, so it's not shade. So you're
watch
not
you. I don't, no offense to him or anything, but I didn't know him outside of you. So,
Yes.